In this review, we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Island Firefly. This one's been sitting on my shelf for a while. I lucked up and actually when this first came out, just randomly walked into Target. They had this and the Vipers. Like with all the other single release figures, Firefly comes with the big window box. You see all the accessories in the box. G.I. Joe Classified with this has been the Target exclusive Cobra Island. Artwork on the front, wraps around to the side, and on the back you get the big Cobra Island map instead of the mural like on the other main retail line figures. You get your warnings, your legalese on the bottom, and your barcode for in case. I think this one's going to be one of the ones being reissued. Number 21 in the line. Your little icons to get decoded on the website. Number 21 in the series. Here we have Firefly in the plastic tray. You can see all the accessories. He's got a backpack, goggles, a drone, big gun. I'm sure styled after a Nerf gun. What is that? It's like a rangefinder. Goggles and old-fashioned dynamite. You think a modern character like this would not be using dynamite. We're using C4, but oh well. Here we have Firefly outside the plastic tray. And first up, let's look at accessories. He has a backpack. Looks really nice. And looks like most of the gear will actually attach to the backpack. We'll check that out and see. We have his Nerf gun. I'm sure if somebody knows what Nerf gun this is, you can comment down below. I have no idea about Nerf guns. I just don't like this. I'm going to replace this with something from Battleverse. You have his dynamite, which is kind of comical in a modern military style figure. I don't think they use dynamite anymore in that kind of setting. It should be like a C4 or something other instead of Looney Tunes dynamite sticks. You have a drone of some sort. I think it actually attaches to the backpack as well or something. Yeah, it's got little slots here for the feet. And pretty cool little robotic drone. We have goggles. It's got an antenna on it. It's got a transmitter. And I'm guessing this is some kind of either remote control or yeah, it don't look like it's goggles. Not sure what this is. It's maybe a controller for the drone. Let's look at Firefly up close. I really like the sculpt. It's kind of got like a mad bomber look to his face. The mask looks like it's just pulled over and you got some crazy looking eyes. The jacket actually is more like a bomb disposal style jacket, which is kind of an odd choice. To me, it seems like where he's the bad guy, he wouldn't really be wearing something like this. If he's one of the Joe's team on a bomb disposal unit, this would be the type of vest protection gear he'd be wearing. But he's making the bombs. He's causing the chaos.
'Cause I'm the evil midnight bomber. What bombs at midnight?
But with the vest, it's very soft material and very pliable. Got grenades on the side, and you probably could say these are pouches with C4 in them. And they look too big to be magazine pouches. They could be. So armored plate on the one side, a pauldron on this side. On the back, there's not really any detail whatsoever paint-wise. It's very kind of plasticky looking. Wish they could have put some detail on the back. Now, some people say, like, well, I don't display my figures from the back. Well, if you do some ACBA, yes you would. Of course, with the backpack on, that will cover a lot of that, so that takes care of a lot of it if you're going to just use the backpack. Now, I missed out on the Beachhead figure back when it came out, to that first run of Cobra Island figures. The only one I ever saw was the Roadblock, and I passed on it because I didn't really like kind of cheap where they just painted the torso to look like a shirt, and it's just a bear. You can tell it's supposed to be a bear skin torso. And I like the new Roadblock coming out. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive. It actually has the tank top sculpted onto the torso. Like I mentioned, I missed out on the Beachhead, and this I think is using some of the parts of Beachhead. I do believe the new upcoming Snake Eyes in the Snake Eyes Timber 2-pack. So if you have either Beachhead or Firefly, you kind of get a little preview of what the new Snake Eyes is going to look like. That's one of the complaints I always had with this Snake Eyes. He's too short. He's tiny. And by putting him on this body, you will get a little extra height out of him. Not a whole lot, but you get a little bit. One thing I recognized right away was these are the Destro boots. And those are the same sculpt for the boots. For paint scheme, I really like the color scheme with this. It's got the urban style camo or rock camo. You have the gray, dark gray, white camo. Now let's go ahead and get all the gear on the Firefly and see how he looks. Here we have Firefly all decked out with his gear. We're sporting a Valiverse Action Force 50 cal Desert Eagle. The backpack really makes the back of the figure look so much better about covering up of the plainness of the vest. You got all the nice paint detail on the front of the vest, but none on the back. And I do like the texture of the outfit. You got the striations in the cloth. That's one thing these G.I. Joe classified figures really excel at, is really nice texturing on the clothing of the figure, sculpted on the figures. Like there goes the drone, which don't lock in place, which I don't need that anyway. It's kind of still kind of silly to have a big thing of dynamite just hanging out on the back of your vest. But oh well, there it is. Shoot here. But the rest of the figure looks really good. A lot of stuff we've seen before on the figure where I think these are same hands on Duke. Yep. Yeah, the same hands they use on Duke. I don't think I have any other figures that use these legs. Since I don't have the Beachhead figure, I don't think I have any other figures that use these legs. I do like the sculpt of the body, so it makes me looking forward to getting the new Snake Eyes even more. Again, let's do a little bit of rundown articulation. Let's see if I can actually get the neck to move on this one. Oh yeah. The neck is on a disc hinge with a ball peg on top. You can look up. You can look down. The neck is actually on a ball peg inside the torso, so it allows a little tilt from side to side. You can actually move the neck to line up with the head. It's a little easier to do when you don't have a giant collar on your vest. Disc hinge shoulders, they go up to here. Full 360. There's a butterfly, goes back, forward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hinge and swivel wrist. You have the vertical hinges on the left hand, and you have the horizontal hinge on the right hand. I've noticed a pattern. Most G.I. Joes are basically left-handed, since you would need a vertical hinge to fire a weapon, for holding weapons properly. There is an ab crunch underneath this vest, but the vest is going to hinder that quite a bit. but you still can use it. If you can grab it enough. I got it to work earlier, but now don't seem to. Yeah, there it was. You can get one click forward, one click back. There is on the waist twist. There's actually a ball peg for the waist twist, so you can get the side to side, and you can get some tilt in the waist. The hips are on ball joint, drop hinge ball joints, so you get allows for extra movement in the hips. You can see there. You kick up that far, out to the side. You can do a full Van Dam. And with the drop down, allows you to go back a little bit. There's a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. And one thing I noticed with this one, a lot of the leg joints were stiff. Before I started articulating, I had to break them free. A boot cut, hinged ankles, and ankle pivots. Alright, let's do some comparisons with some other G.I. Joe figures. Here he is with Cobra Commander and a Cobra Infantry. Here he is with Major Blood and a Viper. Here he is with Lady J and Roadblock. Firefly is another great addition to my Cobra shelves. Right now, I've got my Cobras are actually way outnumbering my Joes, and I'm hoping we can get some more Joes in soon. Just even with the addition of Flint and Lady J, which you'll be seeing on the channel soon, they're still outnumbered. Hopefully, this is actually going to be one of the ones that's getting reissued with the Cobra Island reissues going to be hitting Target this summer. This would be a great addition to anybody's collection. If you like Joes, except for that, I wish the drone actually clipped in. If it does clip in, I haven't seen how it clips in very well. One of the things I really wish they did with the drone is actually put a port on the bottom or something, so we can use it, at least since they're not going to give us a stand, make it compatible with a stand like this. You could actually done a port on the bottom or something where we can actually plug it into one of these import style stands. Been really nice, like we did with the Earthrise RC figure. That port is compatible with this stand. They could have done that with the drone, and we actually would have had an option for a flight stand for the drone, and without having to use the big clips. That's really my only, other than the lack of paint on the back of the vest, or just the design of the vest, those are my really only complaints about the figure. I like the sculpt, I like the look of the figure. I just would like to have a different tactical style vest for Firefly, and non-1900s, early 1900s or 1800s dynamite sticks with a big old clock timer. It's a little dated looking for a modern military tactical figure. But, like I said, it's still a great looking figure. Well, that's all I got to say about this one. I'll see y'all next time.